In this video, we're going to have a look at calculating the tidal hour. We want to know what the tide is doing between 9:14 and 10:14 on the 5th of June 2020. So which tidal hour does this relate to? To work through the example with us, you need a tidal hours template and a pencil. The first thing we need to do is find the tide tables for the correct port. Once we have the tide tables, we go in, find the month and the day. And you can see in red, we've extracted the tidal information for the 5th of June. And that gives us a low water at 0500, a high water at 11:44, and a low water at 17:12. And this information is in local time, UT. So using our template, we can start to fill some of the information in. Our standard port is Greenock. The range at Springs is 3.1 metres. The range at Neeps is 1.8. We have a high water of 12:44, and you'll note that we've added 1 hour to make it a summertime high water, as the almanac had it in UT. And today's range is 3.4 metres. So down in this box here, if you can see where my cursor is, that's where we put our high water, 12:44 DST. We take 30 minutes off and we add 30 minutes on, and this creates the hour surrounding high water. Because we're looking at a time before high water, we don't have to fill all the boxes in, but we do need to fill them in for the few hours leading up to high water. So going back from 12:14, every white box further up here, we take 1 hour off. It becomes 11:14, 10:14, 9:14, 8:14, 7:14, and 6:14. And I've just done this for completeness. You don't have to go all the way back. We were looking for 9:14 to 10:14. And as we can see from this diagram, the tidal hour that we will need is high water minus 3, or 3 hours before high water. So another question, we want to know what the tide is doing between 12:37 and 13:37 on the 17th of June 2020. And again, which tidal hour does this relate to? We do it in exactly the same way, with one subtle difference coming up. We have our information for the 17th of June. 09:37 is the morning high water. 15:18 is the afternoon low water. And again, these times are in UT, so we need to add the hour on. So 10:37 becomes our high water. And we add all our information in again. So Greenock is our standard port. 3.1 and 1.8 are our spring and neap ranges. High water is 10:37, as we've already looked at. And today's total range is 2.4. So the high water at 10:37, same as last time, we add 30 minutes on and we take 30 minutes off, and that creates a high water hour. And then we proceed after high water by adding 1 hour on. I said there was a slight catch on this one, and the slight catch is the hour that we need actually runs over 2 separate hours. So the question was 12:37 to 13:37, and as we can see from the red dotted lines, the first 30 minutes fall in high water +2, and the second 30 minutes fall in high water +3. So we need 2 separate bits of information.